Okay, so I'm just going to run through quickly what you do to put a weekly team sheet in. So you'd go to the full-time website here. There's the full URL. It won't show, but okay. So when you're adding a team sheet, you want to go into you can go to any part of full-time. If you go to sign in up there, and I've got an autofill on my password. You get given that as secretary, and that gets set up in the whole game system, the sort of secretary access and things. If you're having any trouble with passwords, get in touch with the Dorset FA. Okay, so fixture wizard, I don't really do a lot with that either. Access options, emails and passwords, never seem to go in and change those. So anyway, results and statistics is what you want. And you can see here a run of the recent fixtures for this month that we've had. And last week I've got a game that I need to update on. So I go to statistics. You can see it as a game that we won. There's a little bit of detail about the referee. So you're in player statistics here. And I've got various options, okay, that I can fill out. Now, I know that this guy started the game, okay, and he scored a goal. And then looking down, I know that he started the game, as did he. Keeping going for that game. This guy was on the bench and he came on, so he's bench used, and he scored a goal, a very famous goal for us. He was a player from the start. This was a substitute used. This guy played and he was the captain, so you can select that. Okay, then going on. Hope I'm not missing anybody. Carl, another used sub. So then these two also played. So what I'll then do is a quick check that I've got 11 first team players. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Who am I forgetting? Not Aaron. Kieran Murray. There we go. And then the 3 subs, so that works out fine. And you run start update for players. That's all you need to do is click that as the dog shakes over me. Started 11, bench used 3, captain 1, goal 1. Okay. And then you go, it's grayed out, but I can go update player stats again. No harm in clicking it twice over. Right, let's complete that part of the section. So you would then move on to FA marks. Okay, you got your name as your referee. You put in a different one quite often at the beginning of the season when you have to appoint referees because a lot of them are on holiday. And they can't cover it, so you can put in the name of whoever has happened to run the game. Okay, so overall decision making, major judgment of decisions, and the following. So in this instance, what I tend to do, if we've had no great gripes, is give the referee a very high score. Okay, but however, if you drop them under 60, you need to explain the reasons why. So marks for overall decision making, judgment of major decisions, overall control. The 3, 40 for decision making, 30 for judgment and major decisions, and 30 for overall control. Okay, so we'll go ahead with that. And then there are 2 very important questions here. Okay, that is right. Okay, so how would you describe the behaviour shown on the pitch today? Think about both the players from both teams towards one another. Okay, so I think we'll go in and say that behaviour was positive. Okay, respect throughout. Okay, the FA respect guidelines. Those clubs that aren't aware of it should be by now. Print it out, get it on the wall in the changing room, post it on your social media. And then how would you describe the behaviour around the pitch today? All coaches, spectators. So let's say, been a really good day down there. Okay, so then there's a last mark for the pitch. You can say it's either grass 3G, indoor, outdoor. And I know that our pitch at Crossways, to be honest, is quite poor, but let's say it wasn't too bad a day. Let's put satisfactory. It's certainly never good to excellent. Right, okay, let's update. And there's no sort of prompts for me to edit anything. So that is effectively it. You don't have to use the league mark in the middle. That's part of something that's done in the background. So that's all I tend to do, and it should now. I think that would mean it's Jake's 10th goal of the season, so I can sign out of this. I can go back to our full-time. Who else can I go to? If I go back to the web page for our league, look at our team. Player season totals, as I say, it should be Jake's 10th goal. Oh, he scored a few. He scored a hat-trick in the cup as well, so that should have updated into the latest stats for the team. Just going into a bit of discipline case management now. We got 3 yellow cards happened in our match on Saturday, and what you get is initially you get an email a bit like this to say that your yellow cards have gone through, and the second email will follow up with an invoice. So it depends how quickly the referee reports, but you would expect that within a week of the yellow cards going through. They don't always put them through. So when you come through to your notifications page, you can see it says they're unread. I have read and seen, noticed all these things. I don't particularly like this sort of massive drop down of notifications, but you want to stay on top of it. And then this is the invoice discipline case. That's all the information you've got. Just click on your club name there. It's taking me across into the secretary's section. And as you scroll down, you can see we've got one standard notification there. I can open the invoice here if I want to. I can see the fan numbers of the players that were cautioned and all that sort of bits and pieces. Anyway, so the quickest way, if you want to pay, it's going like this. You can see it all comes up with a breakdown of who's been done and the case numbers, and then you're into being able to autofill your or just put in your club card details or whoever's going to pay for it and get the money out of the kitty, however you want to do it.